because me NPP ni.
Okay.
Why am a bush and me NPP ni I am a chairman. Etime must say achi Wontumi. Etu ama mu boss say achi Wontumi no. Mesu ama no atete apansam. Etia ya pay ye dia te Ghana etia ne ya te ne dia. Anya Ghana na yedie anya ya hwe animu.
Am say adwuma ya mabua no saa 20 years. 20 years we bi kura kwa wi ade akuni papra. Ya ma no saa years na ade ama. Etia ni ma de kura.
Nipa na Wontumi aku.
Asa nipa bi epesa papa no ho nkyere no wo amanaku a wo wo.
Emre ye ni kaso.
Ya ni mra kaso. Asa se wo ya tumi na sa wo gyina so de ya wo. Tumi le betimi adane. Ama tumi na sa be show bi from so. Etia de ya be bom ya me papa se be bi ade na.
Atanfu mo ko ti mo
Come on. Good morning.
What's go say you about?
Nyame go show Shamania.
No so on chairman di about court na dey miss.
Another bad day for Pascal Brante. But the mechanic say and that asem wasi wo court. We are Ghana ni, we are politician for two hof. Say na ya wasase say. Ye Yakopon and the boy. Say unya case na wo back court ba. Na wo be gina judge anymore. Asem wa wo kan say my lord, unyame no. So case no. Sebe question. O judge no. Wakase ne, go dem 10 years, go dem 20 years. Unya sembiaka. Ntina Chairman Wontumi a case no. Judgment na abandon. Judges won go dem 20 years. Obi ani asem ka. Pascal Brante me gina we ntimi nka hwe. Se ne Yakopon akasa. Se wo back court na unya case a. Ugina judge ani ma say my lord. Unyame no. So unyame akasa. Oni hweka. Yeah.
Am say adwuma ya mabua no saa 20 years. 20 years we bi kura kwa wi ade akuni papra. Ya ma no saa years na ade ama. Etie ni ma de kura.
Nipa na Wontumi aku.
Asa nipa bi epesa papa no ho nkyere no wo amanaku a wo wo.
Emre ye ni kaso.
Ya ni mra kaso. Asa se wo ya tumi na sa wo gyina so de ya wo. Tumi le betimi adane. Ama tumi na sa be show bi from so. Etie de ya be bom ya me papa se be bi ade na.
Atanfu mo ko ti mo Ghana etia ne ya te ne dia. Anya Ghana na yedie anya ya hwe animu. Me
Wontumi we busu ni
because me NPP ni.
Okay.
Why am a bush and me NPP ni I am a chairman. Etime must say achi Wontumi. Etu ama mu boss say achi Wontumi no. Mesu ama no atete apansam. Etia ya pay ye dia o.
They've moved. I want to stand here and direct the car. When you are coming, don't go straight. Come right, around office of the Attorney General. The entry point. Right, you enter right.
I'll come out. Yeah, but it's
The mechanic say yebu the court naka. So enya the court naka nyina na yegitu.
sebi as a lawyer for na yegyina Wontumi echi a yetwitwa agye no right from the day a case no eba court, right from the arrest and right throughout the arraignment yenim case no nyina so yenim evidence a prosecution de to court in enim and yenim ekwan efa so a yebo yimpro e court ene anu yi a eba court no eti ene dey a court na de ni gina esie aba no yebegye bre na yagye court no ne susuye ananse na temu a ode ba ye no na yahwem ye hwemu wi a ye de atoto dwumedie course wo court ni nyina ho na ye ne yewura Wontumi akasa na afi no ye nya instructions a anamon foforo pese yetu no so no na yetu sa anamon no
What kind of fufuro bibi ti sa appeal betumi aba mu ana?
Once you are dissatisfied with the outcome of the court, appeal is one of the options.
You go for bail pending appeal.
One of the options because the law allows it. And whatever the law allows it within the remit of the law, he's available to it. We'll explore that option, subject to the tacit endorsement.
Now, were you expecting this number of years? That is, so now wouldn't say 20 years. Were you expecting this number of years?
And who would have wished the client ever 20 years? Somebody who is unknown to the law. He has never had a previous conviction. Court that and the law is right say obi a yembo no kwadu da onkomrenim da yen convicting da no say e bampo say court no hwetwi susuye mu no say odifo a at least the court becomes so lenient oba ogun nsem ema no say the be ya nipa ne be reform na wo hwe say the court ni gina etu esi ba ye ya at least that's the full rigors the full armor available to the court no and the court no render man no I don't the nyina kire say near yakasa yebo enyu enema ni bisu no mpempren no on the face of it no say the one kasa within ka sentence ni ho asem no it's one of them and enema e course no bebre ho no so a ye nya edi case na chi na ya case na bedu sa pempren ye nyina so no ye nim de e course
we say 20 years near harsh.
Oh, it is harsh and excessive indeed. I must say that
you said the outcome of
the trial.
Okay.
Having culminated into a conviction and sentencing, because under normal circumstances, one would have thought that at least once a person is charged with assignment of mineral right without authorization, it was right that the Lands Act clearly defines what assignment is, and assignment is by way of a written instrument. And if there was none throughout the trial, and that a person could be convicted and sentenced on same, then it's really a worrying trend. And what can we do except to consult our clients and fashion out the way forward, and it will certainly come out.
But the charges were brought under the Mining Act, right?
Yes, certainly it was brought under the Mining Act. But the Mining Act doesn't talk of assignment. It talks in terms of assignment. There's specific legislation that regulates the conduct of land transactions. Is the Lands Act of 2020. Yes, Act 1036. It regulates the conduct of land transactions. So if you want to really understand what assignment means as far as land transactions are concerned, then you have to go to the Lands Act. And clearly the Lands Act talks of assignment to be a written instrument, but we did not see it. And said clearly, once he has been convicted on assignment without mineral right authorization, it's clearly mind-boggling, and I am not comfortable with the set.
You describe a trial, the appeal against the sentence or the conviction itself, or both?
We will get there when the time comes, because we are yet to be finished with the judgment of the court, to go through the reasoning of the courts. And once we go through, you are a lawyer, is to say, that without going through the full judgment of the court, you cannot clearly point to the errors, if there is, or the miscarriage of justice, if there is, or the gaps in the judgment, if there is. So certainly we need the judgment of the court, the full judgment of the court, to be able to go through, reason out, compare same with the record of proceedings, and ensure that we as lawyers advise our clients in the next line of action to take. And certainly we will take an action in accordance with the rules of court, in accordance with the laws of the Republic of Ghana.
Thank you so much, Boglin.
Yeah, it's mine.
To you, it is unfair. But let's talk about the processes of the trial itself. Would you say due process was followed?
I will reserve some for now.
Would you say the judge was fair and firm and just throughout the proceeding?
I wouldn't want to, with the circumstance I find myself now, I didn't want to comment on some of the matters,
But I believe that as a legal team of Mr. Antwi-Boasiako will come out with his tact endorsement to speak on some of the matters that has gone on throughout the trial.
And that response points directly or hints directly of an appeal. Is that what I'm sensing?
Oh, certainly. Once you are aggrieved or dissatisfied by the outcome of the decision of the courts, the onus lie on you to file an appeal at the appellate court. Now, from the High Court, you can only go to the Court of Appeal. And from the Court of Appeal, if you are still dissatisfied, the rules of courts and the laws of the Republic allows you to go up to the Supreme Court. So we will consult with our clients and take the proceedings and go through and look at the reasoning of the courts and take a position as to the next step that we take in furtherance of ensuring that the liberty of our client, now a convict, is secured.
And
the mechanism yebu the court naka. So any the court naka nyina na yegitu. Sebi as a lawyer for na yegina Wontumi echi a yebi twa no. Right from the day a case no eba court. Right from the arrest and right throughout the arraignment yenim case no nyina so yenim evidence prosecution and the two court in him. And I yenim e kwan e fa so a yebo improve e court. Any anu yi a eba court no. Eti ene dey court na dey ni gina esie aba no. Ye beji bre na ya je court no ni susuye anase na temu a ode ba ye no na ya hwem de hwem wi a ye de atoto dwumedie course wo court ni nyina ho na ye ne yewura Wontumi akasa na afi no ye nya instructions a anamon fufuro pese yetu no susu no na yetu sa anamon no
enian madofo ena numre ya frem aba ha ne pese Ghana ne amansa nyina ehu se ene jaja otranse a odi Ashanti regional chairman Bernard Antwi-Boasiako asem no atemu a odi aba no ya atemu a achia na amaye nyina ya hu se sabi amayosem ena atemu afo no wo ye ya wura woni se ya dutum se Ghana emra ena ese ye adwuma na so emra ne nkyere se sabi obubu atan na achia me enka wasem asema eda court na nim enne court ni buaye no ne tentin ni tetia ene se obi anu wo a owo prosecution ho attorney general office ho etimi ka asem ema ne to asum se Chairman Wontumi sabi no ni nkrata se obetu sabi gold o ya sase so eno enya ade a court no edi achinie enti a se Chairman Wontumi no krata e man ho kwan se obetu efom agudie asama court no eka ene se omugina so a omode Chairman Wontumi akotre aban kukom ne se omo se Chairman Wontumi krata na okra na emrem no ho kwan se obekra sa krata no ode sa krata no ama obi se onfa nkoye adwuma abra lance minister ama approval sabi enche se Wontumi okoye galamsi efise title na okra no na emrem na edimu boni aban ne kaso aye ne se o se Chairman Wontumi de ne krata ama obi akoye adwuma aban na amprenso na so e court no prosecution man chere preference ampa adanse e o chere se Chairman Wontumi e de ne krata na sase ama obi se ofa nkoye adwuma aban no amprenso prosecution no o man chere judge wo di asem no ese amu ba ye be di adanse na asem o mo kan ye no eno no do tunsi enini a ogina so a o ka se Chairman Wontumi edifo eno ne mem ye kan circumstantial evidence na so much man prove beyond reasonable doubt a back criminal prosecution ese prosecution na se court na edigina so ka asem no obi asem o ka kan ye enu nti na judge na egina so a o ka so di Chairman Wontumi akoto aban kukum kan se o man peni mahama So over papa said illegal mining friend galamsey no obeko ho na so betu ho esa ene wa bemu enkofo bebre wo ma wa okwa di tum se omuto na so omo ye galamsey o ma pele de Ghana fo busa ne se sa asem no akosi sen o party fo no na omo ye no ehu asem no akosi sen na akwa koye se o ma pele ni NDC awon haria asem bi efa opposition fo no omo edekọ na se omo tu ho asa no ene sa awon hari ni bi na asem fa NDC fo ho a omo tu sa asa no ekofo di petition ko ma yoko efa NDC or national organizer you say we are me ho ene omo vice chairman abanga yakubu se omo ye galamsey omo apeni ni NDC fo ebusa mo se asem no akosi sen uye no fru a NDC mra so bejani owo afano south east the friend Mohammed Yakubu ohene bi pam no free na himfie enam se oye galamsey hu no yebuso ma apeni se akosi sen oba awowin MP or NDC MP ho friend honorable Oscar Ofori Labi eko bi friend Ghana coalition against galamsey ese papa no oye galamsey yebuso ma apeni ni NDC fo ne se sa no mane nyina no akwa kosisen me fa sa akonya reso maka cho ma peni se ensema ehia Ghana fo hwese obetu hu sa no ena hu sa ena otu na emom no opponent ena wa na adwen se obetu nani ade asi wo so cocoa farmers fo esu sabi encheye ena nso eyi fa amanfo omo nkran ha ena regents ni biaka o ma peni kan wadi ya wo de prosecute opponent no kasa wadi ni bi no fa ko hye sa ntokwa we mu se be ya flag no sem no engine sem wo mem ha na de me ka ko wie ni se me share titafo me hye mo boss NPP Chairman Wontumi eja ni mu me ka che mo se sebi ene ehia no NPP legal team for no ya ka che mo se omo file appeal no mo challenge decision na judge no e di aba na me wie no me pese wiasem nyina ati asese Chairman Wontumi abanko koma le da kotwe no e ya mayosem sebi enye boni bi no akwakoye oye political prisoner amayosem ti ene na koto abanko kom e ya mayosem ti ana ndisi aban ene koto abanko kom na yakopo oti asie no eni se embrace mo no kre eba bededi media mu na amase members of the media, distinguished patrons, good afternoon to all of you. The New Patriotic Party has become aware of the judgment delivered today by the High Court, the case involving our Ashanti Regional Chairman, Mr. Bernard Antwi-Boasiako, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi. Indeed, we consider the decision of the court as amounting to political imprisonment. Indeed, Chairman Wontumi is a political prisoner. We address you today with profound disappointment, but also with an unwavering commitment to the rule of law, constitutional democracy, and the pursuit of justice. While we respect the authority of our courts, respect for the judiciary does not require silence in the face of a judgment that is fundamentally flawed. That's why we firmly believe that his conviction is a travesty of justice and has to be overturned on appeal. Fellow Ghanaians, equally disturbing is the broader context within which this prosecution has taken place. A troubling pattern is emerging in our country, a pattern where the government appears eager to shield its own while relentlessly pursuing perceived political opponents who have done no wrong. Today, The John Mahama-led NDC government may seek to celebrate this conviction as evidence of its commitment to fight against illegal mining. Where there is evidence of galamsey on a large scale engaged and supervised by leading members of John Mahama's government, we reject that narrative entirely. Every citizen the right to disagree with judicial decisions and to seek redress through the appellate process. That is precisely what we intend to do as a political party. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our considered view that Chairman Wontumi has been convicted in circumstances where there was no evidence at all to support a conviction in respect of the offense for which he has been convicted. Has followed those admissions. Who are those members of the present party that are engaged in galamsey of which the president knows of? What has become of the petition submitted to Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO, seeking an investigation into allegations concerning Mr. Joseph Yamin, the NDC national organizer, and Abanga Yakubu, vice chairman of the NDC? We are asking these questions. Mr. President, what has become of those investigations? What has happened to Honorable Mohammed Yakubu, NDC MP for Ahafo North South, Ahafo North South East, and his DC who was sacked from a chief's palace after they alleged that he was heavily involved in galamsey in their traditional area? What happened to the NDC MP for Aworin, Honorable Oscar Ofori-Labi, who was accused by the chiefs and the people of Aworin, as well as Ghana's coalition against galamsey, for engaging in galamsey? Why has the nation not witnessed the same level of urgency and determinations in those matters? Not be selective. And I repeat, justice cannot be selective. The fight against illegal mining cannot become credible only when it targets political opponents in respect of whom evidence of wrongdoing does not exist, while overlooking allegations involving others, especially from the president's own party. Ladies and gentlemen, we also wish to state that Ghana faces far greater than political persecution at a time when our nation is grappling with growing security threats, the devastating impact of illegal mining on our cocoa farmers and farming communities and the areas owned by farmers, the government's inadequate response to recent flooding across the country, and the increasing menace of terrorism within the sub-region, Ghanaians expect leadership that demonstrates urgency, competence, and an unwavering commitment to protecting lives, livelihoods, and national security, to attempt to divert public attention from those pressing national concerns through selective prosecutions designed to create the appearance of success. Finally, let me assure all members of the New Patriotic Party and the good people of Ghana that Chairman Wontumi is not alone. There is no justification for the judgment since the judge obviously ignored clear evidence exonerating Wontumi. The New Patriotic Party stands firmly with him. Our legal team has already commenced the necessary steps to challenge his judgment through the appellate process. The NPP considers Wontumi a political prisoner. The NPP considers Wontumi a political prisoner. The NPP as a political party considers Wontumi a political prisoner. Thank you very much.